So we got this plastic down here. Let's go shred it. Get it out. All right, excellent. Now we'll turn on the vacuum. Just right here. And let's go ahead and scoop up some plastic, won't we? Let's go ahead and scoop up some plastic. As a matter of fact, let me give you guys a really cool shot while I'm sweeping up this plastic here. You can actually see it all the way over here going in the chamber. Watch. Look at that. Absolutely badass, isn't it? Scoop up a good amount of plastic here. So we got a good amount to play with, huh? There we go. Just like the doctor ordered. I love this new shot vac I got. It's so much better than the last one. You know, no disrespect to Rigid, but the Rigid just wasn't strong like that. The DeWalt's, man, this thing sucks. Sucks good. So anyways, we got the plastic loaded in. Look how quickly I did that. The whole thing is empty. Hold on. Whole thing empty, just like that, in literally just like not even a minute. So Rigid is what's up. So let's go ahead and turn this off now. So before we can just go and load the plastic in the chamber, there's two things we need to do. We need to first close all the valves to this top chamber and then pull a vacuum on the top chamber. So we'll go ahead and close those valves. Hold on. I did not hear the air leave this other valve. Give me a second. Let me figure out where the hold on. Sometimes these dang solenoid valves don't close. They'll open, but they won't. No. They won't open properly sometimes. Hold on. Yeah, it's because the pressure is so high right now in my air compressor. Hold on, I gotta do a little bit of I gotta release some of the air pressure. Give me 1 second. See if that did anything. Hold on. I tell you, these dang solenoids drive me crazy. Yeah, still not. I'm gonna have to manually go up there and release the pressure from it. Stupid valve won't do its job and just release the air pressure. Cause it's this one up here. It's this valve that allows us to run the vacuum cleaner. I just gotta go up there and undo it because it's not closing. The valve won't close. I can't stand these solenoid valves. They do this crap to me all the time. Hell yeah. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, let's go. Now we gotta pull a vacuum on the chamber since we have all the valves closed. The main reactor chamber where the plastic is already down here always runs under vacuum. So we can't just open this valve now or else all of the vacuum in here is gonna suck all the air out of here and then it's gonna mix with all of the flammable plastic petroleum vapors and this is not a good combination. So we'll go ahead and turn on the vacuum pump. And let's take a look at the manometer, letting us know the proximity of all the diddlers. So the manometer is, you see, building up, which means that vacuum is building, which is what we want. So we'll wait a little bit for this to get around what we're looking for. You said greetings from Germany. Much love to Germany. You said donate. Thank you, Decon. All right, so we got the vacuum building. You said, what are we doing? We are about to load plastic in continuously while it's running. You said, I love your job, amigo from Texas. Hey, much love, amigo. Mi hermano. You said, I just ordered the masculine deodorant. Thank you, 9 Ether. You got Obsidian. Which scent did you get? My favorite scent is probably Obsidian and then Toasted Espresso. Those are my two favorite scents. Thank you for the follow, Black and White. Alright, so at this point, the vacuum, well, it's almost where we want it. We're waiting for it to get to a high vacuum. On this, so we're pulling the vacuum on this top chamber here. You understand? Enciendo? You said, what is Joe coming to fix? Joe's gonna come over here. There's two issues. One, the solar panels are not getting the sun properly because of the grass and some other issues. We gotta fix them. And then two, this thing isn't working properly either. The battery on this is dying super quick. Way quicker than it's supposed to. This is supposed to be damn near 100 kilowatt hours. But I get this thing close to 0% before I even run 30 kilowatt hours through it. Makes no sense. I should be able to run the machine 2 times with that for 8 hours. Obsidian, yeah, it's a great scent. Alright, so look. High vacuum. We'll go ahead and turn off the vacuum pump. Are you guys ready? Because we are about to load some plastic in. So once again, my solenoids are all glitching, so I have manual backups, but I'm gonna open this and this will open the valve in there. So watch. Puerto Rico en la casa. Boom, look at that. So you saw it open. Ready to load some plastic in? Let's go. We're not wasting any time around here. So we already have plastic in this top chamber. There's a motor at the end of this chamber that has blades that will spin the plastic down, and we will turn that blade in the middle on, and then the blades down here inside of the main reactor will spin forward to make sure things don't build up and clog. So we have the main reactor blades on. Let me just check. Yup. Let's turn that up to about 50%. Turn on the middle blade. Boom. Boom. Just like that. Let's speed it up a little bit. And then now turn on these blades. 51%. Boom. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Let it fall. Let it fall. The plastic falls, baby. Carayate de plastico. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We can speed it up even more than this actually. So what you're seeing now is this isn't the plastic we actually vacuumed up. It's still making its way down. This is some of the plastic from before. So it's gonna continue to build up more and more. Look, fuel's still coming out, baby, because we're running continuously. You're dang right. As a matter of fact, let's turn on these magnetrons because we need that heat. We need that heat to get in there when we're loading in this new plastic. You're dang right. Yep, so you see plastic still falling in, no issues, no clogs. Like I said, we could turn the speed up if we wanted to. I might not, because you know, 50% right now, everything is working good. But you see, this is just beautiful. This is exactly how we want it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Look at that up there. That thing's shaking a little bit, right? I gotta... Yes! Finally! Success! Man, you know how many years I've been wanting to see this right before my eyes? You know how many, 5 years since I started this project, I talked about this on my first ever YouTube video. About this moment right here. Running it off of solar, continuous microwaves. Saludos desde Madrid. Hey, love to Madrid. Let's do it. Look at that. Still going. No clogs. No issues. That's what we're freaking talking about right there. Blades going well. We'll turn those main blades down there on reverse. We don't want the plastic to go too far forward. But everything is looking amazing. This is what we want. The world's first. Say it with me, everybody. What is it? It is the world's first continuous solar microwave pyrolysis reactor right before your eyes, operating well. Right before your eyes, en vivo, in live stream, right? En primero, pyrolysis, or reactor de pyrolysis solar continua. Microondas reactor. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And much love to Brazil. I see you guys. I see you guys in there. You guys from Brazil. I'll be coming to Brazil next year, I promise. Look, we got 76 PSI of the plastic-made natural gas. Man, this is great. This is great. No clogs. So 6-inch does it. I don't know if we even needed those blades in there, to be honest. But they're not hurting anything, that's for sure. They're not hurting anything. So look, because it's 6 inches, we could turn the speed up. You know, I just wanted to kind of do a little test run and make sure we weren't going too fast. But like I said, we could turn these blades up. And I think we actually loaded in majority of the plastic at this point. Oh yeah, look at that. We still got some plastic falling in. So, beautiful. Let's turn it up to like 70% and see. The blades at this top chamber. I think we got most of the plastic loaded in at this point. There's not really much falling anymore. I mean, like, there's still some, obviously. But not like big chunks. We did it. That's beautiful. No clogs. That's what I'm talking about. So at this point, we'll turn this back down, 50%, turn this down. Yo, this thing is always at the same speed. This variable speed doesn't even freaking work. All right, whatever. Either way, we're good. There you go, guys. It works. It works. And like I said, we're still running. We are still operating the machine right now. We did not turn anything off. Everything is still running, just as intended. You see, right now we don't have full power on. We've got 7,000 watts. Thank you for the follows, guys. And 2,000 watts. So we're pulling 10,000 watts. We're about to get that up when I turn the rest of these magnetrons on. But let's close this valve first. Because that's the first step. So we close this valve, and now these two chambers are isolated, meaning that this chamber is now completely separated from this chamber, and I can open up valves on this chamber. It won't affect the pressure in here. We're going to turn on the rest of the magnetrons. Let's take a look at pressure. Pressure is pretty low. Vacuum pressure is pretty low. Temperature. Woo! Look at the temperature. Look, ignore all these. All of these temperature probes are off. 500 degrees centigrade on the body. That means this is 500 degrees. I'm not going to touch it. Woo! That is hot. What is that? A? What is that in C? I mean, in Fahrenheit. What is 530 degrees centigrade to Fahrenheit? That is hot for the body. Because you have to understand, with microwaves, the inside is always so much hotter than the body. Thank you for the badge, Dervishi. Thank you. You said you're incredible. Thank you so much, Pamela. Pamela from Brazil. Yo, somebody do that, the measurement for me. Because I want to know how much that is in Fahrenheit. I think that's like at least 800 degrees Fahrenheit. The body, that means the inside is probably Sheesh. The inside is hot. Hey, you guys saw it there, though. I gotta take a call, so I gotta get off live stream. I'll be going live on TikTok. So, so you'll see me over there in a little bit, because of course I gotta show TikTok the good news too.